Welcome back to after a 30-minute weather delay. We are finally back, and after the fourth, Pickerington North trails Newark by a score of 3-1. We'll be right back with the fifth after this. Welcome back to the top of the fifth. Pickerington North trails Newark by a score of 3-1. As we continue action here, Evan Humphrey just hit this ball foul. And hitting this one will be Ethan Scheffel. Humphrey, foul ball. So Scheffel now faces an 0-2 count.
Probably the Saturday everybody.
A 1.
I think you're
So still some rain in the area, but hopefully all the lightning has cleared. At a 30 to 40 minute rain delay. That is ball 2. Humphrey. And that is a foul tip.
So you like having a lunch?
I do, man. That's nice. That's fun. Hey, I was size of that mound up.
Humphrey. That is strike 3. Scheffel goes on strikes. That is your first out.
Where's that been over? Do you see that there?
Yeah.
And now we go to Jackson Turnbull.
Just lead off.
Here's a ground ball. Played by Louisville, throw to first. Miller has it, 2 outs.
Did you get the bat, Easton? Once? How'd you get dirty? Diving or sliding? Huh? Sliding?
Now Xavier Notestone will bat for Pickerington North. Ball 1. Here's another ground ball played by Lovell. That is 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Newark hangs on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Newark currently leading Pickerington North 3-1. Moses Crane at bat.
You know how much he told me the umpires were making in a JV game if there's only one umpire? $100 and some dollars. 125?
There's the strike.
100 and some.
Umpire plays good. Can't
One ball, one strike.
We're having a hard time finding umpires.
And that's gonna go. No, great play by the second baseman, Stone. That is your first out of the inning.
Did you see Bodie Buck?
Yeah, nice bomb in there. Oh, that was a nice bomb.
Here comes Bodie Smith.
Down, got nose on. Good base hit.
Waits. That is ball one.
Yeah, they had no chance. There was no play.
Yeah. That's exactly where you're supposed to put it, because he's got guys on first and second.
Waits. Swinging strike. 1-1 count. One ball, one strike with one out. 3-1 your score.
He'll lift off them. Put that something weighs 4,000 pounds.
You gotta push him down.
Let me tell you, cup or no cup, you be hitting the ball.
You gotta push him down.
Oh my God.
Sam Waits readies. Fires. It is ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike going to Bodie Smith.
We can't handle this shit.
Waits. Ball 3. It's a 3-1 count. And what a diving play. Stone with the throw to first. And it's an out. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Luke Miller comes up. Pitch. Waits. That is a strike. Waits. And the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Behind him the count last day.
Miller, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Waits a pitch. It's going to get away from the catcher. That's ball 2. Waits. Miller hits it up to right. And the catch has made. 3 outs. That will end the fifth. Newark with a 3-1 lead. As we go to the heart of the game. We go to the 6th after this. Welcome back, everyone. We go to the top of the sixth. Newark leads 3-1 over the Pickerington North Panthers. They are now at bat. Brett Parsons to the plate. Humphrey. First pitch is a strike. Parsons swings and misses. There's an 0-1 count. Humphrey. There's a 1-1. One and one. That is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I thought we would say about Holland with 120 pitches before this.
And Newark, it's about 40 strikes.
That is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count even now. Here's the pitch from Humphrey. That is ball 3. Count goes full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Heading to Brett Parsons. Pitch. That's low. Parsons walks.
Spoke too soon.
Now Nolan Sanders will come on. We have a pinch runner coming in for Pickerington North. It's going to be number 17, Jack Shabbat. And now we go to Nolan Sanders, who will be next at bat. No outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Pitch. That is strike 1.
1-5-3.
Pitch. That's a ball.
Yeah, but we speak too soon about.
Outside right here. You go down there. Up here. Up here, down there. Okay.
Well,
Take a forward.
3 balls, 1 strike.
After I said he was feeling low.
yeah, you should do that.
It's been shit ever since. He hasn't thrown a strike.
Humphrey. Ball 4. Sanders walks. Shabbat goes to second. And Pickerington North with another batter. No outs in the 6th. And it is a 2-run game. And now Gabe Dixon. Up to bat. Bunt goes foul on the first pitch.
Fair. So we're.
Here's a throw to second, but it's not going to be in time.
Well, he's pretty aggressive out there, just throws stuff out the time.
Again, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. 1-2 count.
Let me tell you, if it's a bunt situation and you're playing for throwers, you're butting again right here. I think they're actually players that.
Here's the pitch from Humphrey. That's way too high. Runners advance, 1 base each. Sanders goes to second. Shabbat goes to third. And a big time situation for Pickerington North. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gabe Dixon with no outs. Humphrey. Foul ball.
It's a 5-hole.
Humphrey. This ball is up in the air, but it's going to go out, and that's going to go foul.
Now,
That is strike 3. And Dixon has struck out. A big out for the Cats in the 6th. Now Nick Markle.
yeah.
Humphrey. Which is low. Good save by McLean. Keeps the runners at second and third. That's ball 1. Here's a ground ball. Played by Lavelle, throw to first. That is 2 outs. 1 run will score for Pickerington North, and the lead is cut down to 1. Newark 3, Pickerington North 2. 2 outs in the 6th.
Here one? Blue.
No, we're like,
Oh, that's right. Lancaster, then blue. Then
I'm in 3 games.
First pitch to Miles Crockett is ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1. There you go. No, we did not. That is ball 2. Humphrey. High pitch. That is ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Going to Miles Crockett. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 4. A walk for Crockett, 2 outs in the 6th.
Is anybody down there, Mike? Yeah, maybe just don't let him go, so we.
No runners on second. Everybody on first or third. Here's the pitch. Throw to and they just let Crockett off to second. They did not want that run coming home.
That isn't right, is it?
Grant Williams facing an 0-1. Another good save there by McLean, but it is ball one.
I think the umpires had to. I couldn't see it.
Up high, ball two.
We're gonna miss one of them dirt balls pretty soon.
That is ball three. That is ball four. Bases are loaded for Pickerington North in the sixth.
He wants somebody to loose foot.
You got Blake behind the dugout, he sent somebody down.
Now they are going to talk things over with Humphrey. 2 outs. Top of the sixth. It is a 1-run game. Lead has been mainly 3-1 throughout the game, but possibly this game has gone back and forth between these two teams. Here we go. Humphrey, first pitch, ball one.
Oh, I got the lefty up.
There we go. They were getting some time to get loose.
And now Coach Wheeler is going to talk things over with Humphrey. Obviously a large amount of pressure for this young pitcher. We'll stay right here.
You gonna make a switch?
Yeah. Got to.
We might,
He's put 4 guys
it's not
on.
getting this bad. I don't know.
I kinda like this
It's
guy.
not leaving.
I kinda like this one over here.
I think he's going if this guy gets on him. Wait a minute.
He got a little tail. I kinda like this guy. He's a little wild. Those bones. Got a little tail.
Here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Humphrey. Ball 2. Humphrey. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, I don't know if I could swing it too low. Basically, where are they in order? Like 7?
8.
8?
That's a foul ball. This counts even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
That's a 9.
Right?
9.
Sheffield facing a 2-2. Pitch. And that is going to go down. Pickerington North, they are going to send 3 runs home. A bases clearing double. And the Panthers take a 5-3 lead in the top of the 6th. What a hit by Ethan Sheffield. So Brody Randall will now be pitching for Newark.
Like that.
2 outs in the 6th. Newark now trails 5-3. We'll be right back after this. And we welcome you back to the top of the 6th. 2 outs. Pickerington North now leads Newark by a score of 5-3. And Jackson Turnbull comes to bat. Brody Randall, first pitch. And that's going to send Sheffield on to third.
Well, they just, Pickerington just went up 5-3 in the 6th. Yeah. I don't see nothing. They probably-
That's a strike.
I haven't talked to him yet, so I'm not sure.
Randall. That pitch is high. Did it play? The play is made at home. Sheffield is out.
Pass ball,
And we go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 your score.
That was close.
Welcome back to the bottom of the sixth. Pickerington North leads 5-3 over the Newark Wildcats. My name is Zane Fusner with Fusner Media. Welcome back to this broadcast after a 30-minute rain delay earlier tonight. We are now in the bottom of the sixth. Pickerington North gathered the lead in the top of the sixth, but we will see what happens down the stretch. Foul ball off the bat of Aiden Hamilton. Sam Waite still pitching for Pickerington North. Here's the pitch. That is strike two. Hamilton swings, misses, strike three called. That is Newark's first out of the inning. Now they turn to Landon Ankrum. Waits. That's a foul ball. That's a ball. Ball one. That is strike two. Ankrum grounds it, but it's foul. Ankrum swings and misses. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Now Brody Randall will come on for the Cats. Randall! Oh my goodness!
Good ball.
What a diving catch.
Good ball.
Xavier Notestone. Huge play. Oh my goodness, Xavier Notestone. And we now go to the 7th. A big defensive play for Pickerington North. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the top of the 7th. Pickerington North up 5-3. They are at bat now. Strike one to Jackson Turnbull. And strike two. Turnbull went for the bunt. Ball one. Turnbull hits foul. One ball, two strikes. And that is a 2-2 count. Ball three. Ball four, Turnbull box. Now Xavier Notestow comes up. That's gonna go foul. One strike. There's the bunt. That's gonna go foul. And it's an 0-2 count for Notestow. And Notestow, that's a base hit. Turnbull turns for third. He is safe. It's a single for Notestow. No outs in the 7th.
They take us around and we smoke balls around.
Now Brent Parsons will come on. Here's the pitch. That is ball one. That is strike one.
Man, he's got a real deceiving delivery. It looks like he's coming over here and he's.
Yeah, see that guy on first base, he was.
Yeah, he's got a real. He's hard to read. Can parlay that in. He's leaning in. I'm telling you, man, it looks like he wants to. He's
Ball
coming
two.
over here, but he's not even close. He ain't thinking about it.
Alright. see your boot on,
That is strike 2.
Brandon.
He can't get rid of it. That's one thing we don't do. We don't throw over the ball.
Ball 3.
Uh,
Full count to Parsons. Turnbull on first, Notestone on first, Turnbull on third. Pitch. That's ball 4, bases loaded again for Pickerington North, this time in the 7th. And we will have a pinch runner in for Pickerington North. Once again, it is going to be Jack Shabbat. And now Nolan Sanders will come to the plate. That ball gets away. Turnbull scores. All runners advance. 6-3 Panthers.
he never even met lesson.
Huh?
He never even met lesson.
The newness is worn off.
And that goes through. Notestone scores. Shabbat on third. 7-3 Panthers.
Walks, man. Walks kill you.
Yeah. High school baseball, we scored more than
Yeah, they got shit. What they got? 5-4.
Gabe Dixon.
Put them up there.
Ball 1.
Throw.
Foul ball. 1-1 count. Then 0-1, excuse me. That's strike 2. And that drops. Shabbat scores. An RBI single for Gabe Dixon. And it's 8-3 Pickerington North. So Randall goes out. Blake Newsom comes in. He will warm up, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to